It's 102.7 KIIS-FM. Sisanie hanging out with Tyson, a.k.a. Tyson TyDi.
TyDi.
Well, your real name's Tyson, okay?
Yeah.
But you go by TyDi as the artist, the famous DJ, dude. You're killing it. And,
Thank you.
Well, you started out in Australia, right?
Yeah, I started in Australia.
And how old were you when you first touched a turntable or a computer to mix music?
I think I was about 15. That's when I first sold my drum kit. I was playing drums at the time and then got into DJing and started writing music around the same time as well.
Okay. And what was something that, like, who inspired you to do this? Was it, like, friends or?
It was just, I heard the music. So at the time, I was fully into, like, punk rock kind of thing. I'm like, and then, I heard electronic music and just fell in love with it and thought, okay, that's it. I have to do it.
Well, and electronic music, how old are you right now?
I'm 25.
You're 25, so you're young. So was electronic music really big when you were 15, 10 years ago, I guess, in Australia?
Not as big as it is now, but it was it was actually different. I think I remember most people at that age weren't listening to electronic music, so there was something about it that just kind of caught my attention.
Yeah, I mean, it's caught everyone's attention here in the U.S. now, and
absolutely.
That's your focus now, right?
Yeah, definitely. I spend more time here than I do back home. So.
How many shows are you doing here? I mean, weekly, monthly?
I'm doing about 200 shows a year, and
you say that so casually. I'm just doing 200 shows a year.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh? But out of that, maybe half would be in North America, Canada, and the rest is between Europe, Asia, and Australia.
Yeah, you were just telling me you just spent a few days in Europe.
Yeah, last weekend I was in Ukraine, and also I played in Bratislava in Slovakia.
What's the crowd like there?
It was really cool. Yeah, every city has, and every country has a different culture and a different style.
Does everyone dance the same way, or is it different?
No, you can see like certain countries have different styles and like how they react to the music, but they definitely go pretty crazy in the Ukraine.
Got it. How would you describe your sound for people that maybe aren't familiar with you?
Well, it's obviously mostly dance music. People know me from that style, but very melodic. I like to use lots of vocals as well. I work with lots of vocalists and
yeah, you put really good vocalists on your songs.
Thank you.
I was describing your music as like sexy house.
Oh, cool. Well, that's there you go. Thank you. That's.
I mean, it really is. It's like sexy house music that you can just listen to.
You've just coined my style. I like it. That's exactly what I do. It's definitely melodic and it's progressive and that kind of thing. But yeah.
What is your what would you say some of your goals are maybe to accomplish here in the U.S. besides touring?
Well, now that dance music has become so mainstream, it's really opened up a lot of opportunities for me to grow bigger and get my music on radio and things like that. So. Obviously, with the new single, we're really pushing it hard, and for me, it's just about mostly more about challenging myself musically. Every song that I write, I want it to be better and catchier.
That's good. Well, you're so young, you know what I mean? Do you have support from other, I'd say, older DJs or more experienced DJs, I guess, like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Armin van Buuren, who's got voted the #1 DJ in the world, like 5 years in a row. I think without him, I probably wouldn't have had the fan base that I have now, because when I was 18 he was playing a lot of my music, so was Tiesto and guys like that I got to tour with, and they really opened up a lot of doors for me.
Well, having guys like Tiesto and Armin van Buuren on your team is a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was all a big help.
Is there anybody you want to work with that you haven't yet, or?
Well, now that dance music is getting so popular in the mainstream, it's allowing me to work with people that I never thought I'd ever get to work with. I remember when I first was choosing vocalists, I was looking only in the dance world, but now I'm looking at people like, wouldn't it be cool to work with Hayley Williams or something like that?
Yeah.
For me, that would be a dream come true.
That is, because you like the punk music too from before.
Yeah, and like bands that I really grew up on, like Dashboard Confessional.
Totally.
I never thought that I'd do a song with him, and now I've just done a song with Chris Carrabba from Dashboard.
That's so amazing. That's really cool. How do you reach out to your fans? Do you focus on like Twitter, Facebook? What is like your main
Probably Twitter. If you want to read more nonsense from me, I'd go onto Twitter, because like Twitter's the thing that I update 40 times a day. Yeah. So you get a lot more of just what I'm actually doing. Facebook, I do all my own social media, so
that's good.
It's all true.
So talk about Glow in the Dark. How long did it take to produce this song?
The first thing about Glow in the Dark is I would usually say dark, but now I'm starting to say dark.
Oh, you're getting that American accent,
which is like starting to scare me. Like people are going, no, don't lose it. But so that single is it's my latest one. It just came out. I haven't put a single out for a year because I did my last album, Shooting Stars, and I was holding out until this new music, and really excited about Glow in the Dark because see, I just did it.
It's so funny
because
I didn't notice it, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
But you're not losing your Australian accent. I mean, there's no way. It is there. Trust me.
I'll make sure I keep it there. I wrote it with a girl named Curly, and she's originally from Estonia, but she lives now here in LA, and like she's super talented, like really great songwriter, has a really sexy voice and a cool style and everything. So working with her on the single was great. And
how many hours are you in the studio?
Probably about as much as I'm in the air, which is it's a lot. Every time I'm flying, I'm on my laptop. Which is like I'm doing constant 14-hour flights, 24-hour journeys.
Yeah, I bet. When do you sleep? When do you date? Do you have a girlfriend? Like, do you have like a life outside of music, or is that just
pretty much only have music? But yeah, I'm always like, I always find time for the studio. I'll do a tour, like I'll do a 3-week tour, and I'll come back and I might have a week off in Australia, and I'll be just the whole week just in the studio and then back on the road again. So
what would you say was something that, you're 25 and you've come so far from, 19, you dropped your first album, right? Or something like that? How old are you?
Yeah, I was 18 when I dropped the first album.
So how did you not get distracted, I guess, with other temptations like girlfriends or partying or this and that, and just kind of lost focus of music? Like, how did you stay focused?
You want the real answer? Well, I guess the thing about being a touring artist and writing music is like, partying is kind of it's part of it.
You have to be able to control it.
It's like saying to a chef, like, how do you find all the time to cook the food and to enjoy eating? Like, it's like, for me, partying is my job. I write music and then I'm on stage, and after the show, I'm partying with the crowd. So
yeah, some people aren't able to balance it, though. You know what I mean?
They're not tough enough.
It becomes too much of their life, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you're able to balance it and still be successful at 25, and you still have so much drive, and your future is like so bright. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
So, besides this single that you just dropped, when can we expect more music or, an album and all that stuff? Yeah,
soon. I've been writing so much music over the last year, and I feel like it's all happening now. So Glow in the Dark will be rolling along for a bit, and hopefully the track that I did with Dashboard Confessional will be the next one.
Nice.
I'm kind of deciding right now.
Is it done or no?
Yeah, it's all done.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and there's another track that I wrote called Fire and Load with this singer, Christina Novelli. It's like super hooky and
super sexy.
Super sexy, yeah. Yep, hope so.
Hanging out with Tyson right here. TyDi is what you go by when you DJ and stuff like that. How can people find you on Twitter? I'm sure all your fans already know, but for anybody who doesn't.
Yep. So it's twitter.com /TyDi. So it's not spelt like tidy, but yeah. And also Facebook, just search for TyDi or
perfect.
TyDi.com.
TyDi. That's how you spell your name. And you're flying to Boston tonight, tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah. I'm playing Boston tomorrow night and Houston on Saturday.
Oh man, you got some plane rides ahead of you.
Yeah.
Are you based out of LA? Or are you gonna move?
I'm kind of like half right now. I spend half my time going back to Australia, but I think as of January, I'm planning to be here permanently because it's just I can't handle the flying anymore.
We'll look for you in the clubs then.
Yeah, please do.
Definitely. TyDi, thank you so much for stopping by KIIS-FM. You're always welcome here. Doors always open.
Thank you.
Come by, all right? It's KIIS-FM.